Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Waynesville High School for tonight's Ozark Conference matchup between the visiting Parkview Vikings and your Waynesville Tigers. Waynesville High School is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activity Association. We remind all spectators that this game is competitive but also an educational experience for all players and students. Please show respect and sportsmanship throughout this game and refrain from negative cheers, chants, or behavior. We welcome our guests from Parkview and wish all players good luck in tonight's game. Now, I ask you please rise, remove your hats, and join us for the play of our national anthem of the Waynesville High School Pep Bands.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waynesville Tiger Basketball. I'm Matt Johnson. Along with me tonight is Coach Mike Klutz, sitting in for Mike Rawlings on assignment tonight. Coach Klutz, the viewers demanded that you return.
I'm excited to be here. It's always good to fill in for Rawlings when I can, but once again, I'll say it again, I'm no Mike Rawlings. So.
No, thank goodness for all of us, there's only one. I don't know the world could handle more than one Coach Rawlings. But, Coach, we got coming in tonight the Parkview Vikings making the trip up the interstate from Springfield. A little cold, a little snowy outside this afternoon, but didn't stick, and we've got Tiger basketball.
Yeah, Parkview coming in, very athletic team that likes to get up and down the floor.
As you see the starting lineups being announced here on senior night. Before the game, they had the introductions. See one of our seniors right there, Steven Skelton. Another senior, Rashawn Fowler. Jay Luna, one of those seniors coaching across there. Tyrell Finn, a great group of guys. Jaden Cruz, one of those seniors, looks like Coach is going to start an all-senior 5 tonight out there on the floor.
It's always exciting to be able to honor our seniors that have been with the program, dedicated 4 years to a program. It's always nice to give them and honor them on a special day.
Well, absolutely. You look down that lineup and see you guys that have put in a lot of time here with this program over the last 4 years, and definitely a special thing. Coach, we're going to have our hands full tonight. The Parkview Vikings roll in 14-10 on the season. Definitely a team that looks like they're going to, looking at the video and the highlights I watched this morning, this is a team that's going to want to get out and run.
Yes. But if we can keep a good pace, I think, we can be in this game.
Well, and we saw that the other night as we hosted the Rolla Bulldogs, lost a tough one right at the end by 2, but forced a very good Rolla team as a ball inside, loose, pulled down by Fowler underneath, and that rebound's going to come to the Tigers. We saw a very good Rolla team come in and get very frustrated by Coach Pills slowing that pace down.
I like Parkview's going to start off in man-to-man.
Pass inside, Tyrell Finn. He's going to drive, go high off the glass, no good, and rebounded by the big guy inside. That's number 12, Jameel Johnson. Pass goes underneath, and we're going to get a foul here. I think they're going to get Steven Skelton, number 22, but we'll. They are going to get him for it. It'll be his first team foul here for the Tigers in the first quarter. So Parkview to inbound underneath their own goal. Get it into Johnson. Big 6'9" over there, Coach.
Yeah, so it's going to be a handful.
That one's going to go up from the outside. That's going to be Finley. I'm sorry, that's not going to be Finley. That's going to be TJ Hill. And watching the game tape that I was able to review, that's a young man you're going to want to get out on the three-point line and guard tonight.
Yeah, he can definitely knock it down. Shoots it well from out there.
Tigers coming down. We've seen this when the Tigers have played their best this season. They've been able to, ball tip taken away to the other side. Pass back inside. Park able to control it. One-hander up on off the glass. That's going to be Josiah Green.
Bill's going to take a quick timeout.
Don't think that's quite the opening possession that Coach Bill's looking for right there.
A team like this, you got to be able to take care of the basketball. Be patient, take care of the basketball, not turn it over, not let them get their athleticism and their fast break going.
I think Coach Bill just want to focus, kind of talk it over right back out there. Want to welcome all of our viewers tuning in, the millions and millions. And Coach, I see one very special viewer. I'm going to say that's a real proud grandma right there, is Mrs. Blash. Tune in. I bet you she's got a senior on the floor right now she's pretty darn proud of. Parkview picks up the full court pressure. Tigers able to get it in, but Jaden Cruz going for it right there. I don't think he saw MJ over here, and Jaden gets a hand on it, but it's out of bounds off of the Tigers, so it's going to be a turnover. Goes back over to the Parkview Vikings. Sanchez brings it down. Pushed inside, a lot of traffic in there, and we're going to get a foul underneath. They're going to get Finn with his first, team second foul here. So Sanchez will be the inbounder here for the Parkview Vikings. Goes up high. Underneath. Not there. Gets his own rebound and up and off the board for two. That's going to be Jameel Johnson.
Yeah, he's going to be a low down there tonight. We get a body on it. That shot goes up, and there's going to be a foul.
Going to be a foul there as Jaden trying to cut to the sideline right there. Johnson slides over. And this is the matchup I was looking forward to when I watched the game tape. You see 35, Ethan is square checking in for the Waynesville Tigers. Ethan has gotten better and better and matched up with some of the best in the Ozark Conference this year on the inside. I think Esquire gives our best shot inside against big Jameel Johnson. Comes in at 6'9". According to stat sheet, 6'9". Coach, that's a big old guy.
That is.
I'm pretty tall. That's a full 4 inches over me.
Yes, that's a lot of size, and he's got some athleticism, and Esquera's got a little more beef to him, maybe. And the three goes up.
Three goes up from the outside. That's going to be Josiah Green again. Tigers get it down the floor. Jaden Cruz going to take it himself. Down to the other end off the glass for two. Josiah Green.
Right now the pace is pretty quick.
And we're going to get a foul in the backcourt. I believe that they're going to get Josiah Green with his first. They are. It's going to be his first second team foul, and it looks like we've got some subs here for the Waynesville Tigers. Looks like Fowler chin back in.
Looks like Black's going to chin.
Cody Black over there trying to get those tearaway pants aren't tearing away.
Well, you know, my girls come up with the bright idea to wear those one game pregame, and our girls had the same problem trying to get them off.
It's a great idea,
right?
But they're not as functional. Pressure comes. The Tigers get it down inside. Esquire kicks it to the corner to Black. Back up top to Fowler. Fowler now. Nice look at it in the corner. You give Cody Black that much time, and he's going to knock it down more than not.
Yep.
So that's going to put the Tigers on the board with three. Down here in the early going. Long three at the other end, no good. Rebounded by Fowler underneath, and here come the Tigers. Somebody got to be open. Got 3 Parkview Tigers on him. Esquire underneath. Oh, hammered, no call. They're going to call it out of bounds. They're going to say last.
Right there, back-to-back possessions. He's played a part. Down there, Bain got out on the 3, an offensive rebound there.
14, Chris Young. Number 34, Tayshawn Finley.
Checking into the game is going to be Tayshawn Finley, number 34, and 14, Chris Young coming into the game. Oh, nice little fake right there. Black step inside, puts up 2-point jumper for 2 more. Trims the Parkview lead to 7. Sanchez now, little penetrate, kicks back outside. Coming inside, a little one floater, and that's going to be up and over the front of the rim good for Eli Govan. Fowler on the Tigers look to the offense. Little jumper right at the free throw line for 2.
Fowler got in the paint, was able to knock that little jumper.
Well, got that defender sliding backwards, takes the chance to just step, get his balance right there, and right up and good. 2 more for Rayshawn. Rolls around, no good at the other end, rebounded into the corner, 3 ball goes up. Again, no good, and Esquire jumps up there to grab the board.
Chance to cut into the 7-point lead, have a good possession here.
That's going to be tipped by Parkview right there out of bounds.
Yep.
And checking back in game for the Parkview Vikings going to be number 12, Jameel Johnson.
And checking for Waynesville, number 11, Omar Gonzalez.
Omar Gonzalez, number 11, checks in for your Waynesville Tigers. Fowler brings it across half court, and we've got a quick whistle.
Foul number 14, Chris Young, his first.
They're going to get Chris Young with it. Coach, the ref's calling it a little close here, but in the scheme of things, I think that probably plays into the Tigers' idea of slowing it down here.
Yep, absolutely.
It's going to be Chris Young's first. Going to be 3rd team foul on Parkview as we about 2:20 left to play here in the first quarter.
There's another hand check.
And they're going to get Chris Young with a quick second foul. That's going to be his second. It's going to be 4th team foul. So the next one will put the Tigers in the bonus. Tyrell gets it over to Omar, swings it to Rayshawn.
Tigers a lot of patience on possession.
Well, we've seen that a lot this year in the Rayshawn, turnaround jumper won't go. Nice hustle right there. Rayshawn goes to get it, but Parkview able to get a body on there, and Finley prevents him getting it back in. So ball will go over to the Parkview Vikings. Sanchez going to bring it across half court. Quick 3 from the outside, just a little bit long. Rebound comes to Tyrell Finn. Cordova put that one up just a little quick. I think maybe not quite set right there. Tigers keep that lead at 7. Rayshawn gives off to Cody Black. Would not be surprised as we get under the 1 minute mark here if Tigers just hold it to play for the last shot.
Down to 50 seconds to go.
We've seen the Tigers play this style, trying to slow the game down, shorten the game.
down to 30.
Rayshawn drive. Blocked, but tipped back up. Tigers have it for a second, but Sanchez passes it ahead. And we're going to get a foul, going to get a body here. That's going to be the second on senior Tyrell Finn. That'll put Green at the line shooting 2. First one up, and it's good.
Sends that lead to an 8-point lead. With 17 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And Green hits second. So as you said, extends that lead back to 9. Fowler brings it down. Parkview still applying that full court pressure right now. Oh, a lot of contact right there. No call on the contact, but ball's going to go out of bounds off the foot of the Parkview Vikings as Green was over there. So 7 seconds on the clock. Tigers going to have to get a shot up here fairly quick. Kicks inside. Oh,
at the buzzer.
Nice job. Parkview guarding that three-point line, leaves Tyrell open underneath. Smart play right there by the Tigers. Coach, that brings us to the end of the first quarter. And Coach Klutz, do you know what it's time for?
What time is it?
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TTSN Sports Facebook page for all the news that is news right here in Tiger Town. Coach, do you know who loves the TTS Sports Facebook page?
Who loves?
Well, you have to guess.
I have to guess.
You have to guess. You'll be wrong, but
I'm going to go with, a lot of times he's here. Sometimes he's checked in why he's here, and then he checked it home. I'm going to go with Coach Smith.
Oh, that's a good one. And Coach Smith is watching from Western Waynesville tonight. But, Coach, that's not it. That's a great guess. He loves the Facebook page. Tonight, we're going to go with Coach Shane Williams and all of the Waynesville Grappling Tigers and coaches as they are up at districts right now. I'm getting some updates here. Coach Black is, as he's getting a chance passing along, as they left about 11 this morning, headed up to Kansas City. A little more snow up there, it sounds like, than we got down here. But nothing but good news to pass along right now.
Awesome.
As Lincoln Stearns won his opening match. And the last update, I believe, I had was that, hold on, Coach, I may have breaking news. I do have breaking news. Carson Sutphin was what I was going to pass along, won his first match. Just in from Coach Black, Caden Cruz wins his opening match. So it sounds like a lot of first match wins right now for the Waynesville Tigers. And as we get those updates, we'll pass those along from Coach Black. But nothing but good news coming out of district wrestling right now, and love to hear that.
Exciting to hear that, and we wish all those wrestlers nothing but the best as they compete.
And we're going to get another foul inside right here. And, Coach, I'm not sure if they're going to get Cordova with that one or if they're going to get Johnson. They're going to get Jameel Johnson. That'll be 2 on the big guy right there. Jameel Johnson, one of their definite better shooters inside and outside right now. Picking up a second foul to open up the second quarter. Can't believe that's what head coach across the way there, Jack Simpson, can't believe that's what he wanted to do. And
we're having some kind of issue with the scorebook.
Question in the scorebook, I think.
Well, Coach, I've always been a believer that, with big guys, you just got to attack them. Don't attack them. That's when they're able to block a shot, able to make that defensive play. But if you attack them, maybe pick up a foul or 2, get to the foul line, get some easy buckets out of the way, plus maybe get a big guy in foul trouble.
And especially in a game that's being called a little tight here by the officials in the early going. I agree with you completely, and you saw Esquire go up hard right there. Doesn't get the shot to fall, but goes to the line. He's going to get to shoot free throws here. And, Coach, looking across the way, Coach Panzik still standing at the scores table, but
I don't know if they're talking maybe
Coach Simpson and Coach Pills both walked away. I gotta almost wonder, as they called that foul on Jameel Johnson. I'm wondering if there's some debate as to whether that was his first or second, but that's pure speculation on my part at this point.
Okay, it must have been a scoring correction. So it was 18-8, and so now we have a score of 16-10.
Well, I like the kind of corrections,
Yes.
Klutz. Those are the winning kind. And Esquera drains the second free throw.
All of a sudden, it's a 5-point ball game.
And Tigers pick up a little pressure here. Parkview gets it down. Santa's at the other end. Swings Finley. Pass inside, coming down the lane. That's going to be Desai Green off the glass for two. Pressure comes. Fowler gives off to Finn. Back to Rayshawn. Fowler steps in, kicks back to Finn. Finn's going to go down the lane. It's going to be out of bounds, but it's going to be off the Parkview Vikings there. Jameel Johnson, the last player to touch it, so Rayshawn will inbound it underneath. Oh, Coach, a guy, you want to talk about guys that love the TTSN Sports Facebook page. Looks like our good buddy Mr. Colin Long watching along with us tonight.
He is. Nice to check in. I see him on here all the time. If he's not in the game,
he's not here in person. All right, checking back into the game is going to be number 20, Jaden Cruz for Waynesville.
And it also looks like, I will say this is the first time I have seen her on here, but it looks like my mother from Jeff City is watching.
Now I believe she's joined us some for football, but Coach, you're real busy in those football games.
Yes, I am.
I believe he's joined us a few times for football games. But we don't want to come down there and bother you. That defense looks like you're a little involved with that defense down there. All right, so the lead stands at 7. Esquire steps out, takes 3. No good. Rebounded on the backside there. That Eli Govan with the rebound for Parkview. Backs down, not there. Kicked off the glass, and we're going to get a foul. It's going to send Jameel Johnson to the line. I'm not sure if they're going to call Esquire with that one. Going to be his first team foul for the Tigers here in the second quarter. And Coach, one of the things Mr. Colin Long may be tuning in for is everybody's fired up because they know that next TTSN Sports update is a big one.
Yeah,
Coach, it's a big one. We will be announcing, and it almost feels wrong without Coach Rawlings here tonight because he's been a part of every announcement that we've had in these since I remember. But we will be announcing our 3 finalists for the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year tonight.
Oh, wow.
Ball pushed ahead right there. That's going to be Green off glass.
Well, we have a lot of great fans out there that are worthy
of
that nomination.
And Coach Klutz, the rumor is now, honest Sam Callis down there, been pretty tight-lipped about some of this business, but we know there's different things that are always included in the prize pack, but there's a rumor of limited special edition 1-of-1 signed Coach Mike Klutz photograph to be included in this year's prize package.
I have been approached about that possibility.
Oh, confirmation of the rumors. The chat boards are going to be going crazy. Ball tipped. Fowler able to get a hand back on it, but then taken away. Pushed ahead. That one's going to be out of bounds. A little miscommunication there. as Govin, Johnson both go for that one. You've got it, I've got it. Oh, who's got it? Out of bounds, and it's going to be the Waynesville Tigers. Nice little move by Omar there in the front court.
Well, that's going to be number 3.
It's going to be a third foul right there. Nice job by Aiden Cruz. The pump fake gets Jameel Johnson up off of his feet. Jaden goes up strong, like you said right there, gets fouled.
Well, you never know. And I've always tried to tell my girls that is just go up strong with the basketball. You never know. You could get a foul called. You might not. What's the worst thing that can happen? You get the ball blocked. Okay, but the pluses of those are get a foul called, get to the free throw line.
Well, especially on a play like Jameel Johnson. That's big to send him to the bench right now with 3 fouls here midway through the second quarter. Jaden knocks down the first one. Second one rolls loose. That one's going to be rebounded and pulled down by Parkview. Finn gets it and pushes it over to Sanchez. Hill now. Ball's loose. Hill try to get it out of there. Fowler picks it up. Down to the other end we come. And count the basket. There you go, Coach. It's like you're predicting the future. You go up and only good things can happen right here.
An opportunity to cut this to a 2-possession game right here if we can knock down a free throw.
Fowler set at the line. It's on its way. No good. Rebound comes to Finley. He gives it off to Hill.
That's I don't know about that one, Coach.
They're going to get it. They're going to call that a defensive foul right there by a square. But boy, that looked out of control, and Ethan looked set as could be.
He looked like he got there, was set, and was waiting on that guy to come.
Godin comes down the lane right there, out of control. Ethan set. Boy, I think most of the gym right there expected that to be a charge.
Extends it to an 8-point game.
Chris Young checking back into the game for Parkview. We've got a little stoppage here.
I don't know what.
Well,
did he make basket? Yep, I think that's what they're going to call made basket. 1 free throw.
So 4 minutes to play left here in the first half, and we're going to get a foul. We're going to get Govin at that one, I believe. His second foul. 4th team foul here in the second quarter. So the next one will put the Tigers in the bonus, and they'll be shooting free throws. Cody Black in the corner for 3. Doesn't fall this time. Rebounded by Finley. He gives ahead to Sanchez. Sanchez down to the other end. Coming through from the opposite side is going to be Desai Green. Little bounce pass inside, taken away by Parkview. Woo, Coach, that's a little nifty pass.
That was.
Ball still loose inside, rolling around, and we've got a whistle.
We got a timeout, Parkview.
Okay. I was going to say, I did not see any contact as that 3 ball went up, but the timeout for Parkview is Coach Simpson over there sees something that he wants to talk about. Takes the full timeout, so that'll stop it here. Right now, Parkview on to a 12-point lead. We've seen the Tigers be able to chip that down a little bit here or there, but
that's where, here the rest of this half, that new foul rule that, 5 fouls and you go to the line for the Tigers. Parkview had 4 fouls. If the Tigers can take a little bit of advantage of that, maybe we're able to cut into that lead by getting to the foul line the rest of this quarter.
Well, not only that, but if some of these key players, when you look across there holding 2 and 3 fouls apiece for Parkview, you got to think at some point coach has got to sit them on the bench a while. It takes those key pieces off the floor. I think that only spells good for us.
Yep. And it's just a 12-win game. Tigers, they can still be patient, work the ball, get what they want.
Well, and I think that's the key. Sometimes you start to feel like, oh, we're 10 behind, we're 12 behind, but when we've seen the Waynesville Tigers play their best this year, it's when they methodically run that offense, catch the defense asleep, come down, play good defense, and rebound the basketball. Govan goes up for the dunk that time. It's not there, but able to keep a hand of it, and that's going to be Tayshawn Finley goes up for 2. Esquera underneath Jaden Cruz. Oh, yeah, you can't go in there and tackle him.
That's going to go to the free throw line now.
You're going to hit Govan for that one. Coach, there it is.
Yep.
The team foul is going to put him at the line free throws, and 3rd foul on another Parkview Viking.
Yeah, there's going to be two shots for Waynesville.
Adelson, number 20, Jaden Cruz to the line to shoot the free throws. Oh, Coach, we were talking about TTSN Sports Fan of the Year as the first free throw's up, and it's good for Jaden. The reigning and current TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Mr. Dennis Rogers, checking in.
Yep.
Now, obviously, we don't know right now. It will be delivered, from what I'm told. The second free throw goes for Jaden Cruz as well. The gold envelope will be delivered with security. Of course, Honest Sam Callis is going to have security when he brings that envelope. But at some point in the 3rd quarter, that envelope will be arriving. So we don't know. Tim Wallace himself doesn't know. This is.
I'm honored and excited to be a part of that.
It's really something else. The ceremony, the security, when Honest Sam walks in the building with the briefcase and the golden envelope and open up. But if you look at a lot of the chat boards, a lot of the TTSN Sports Fan Nation, I'm hearing a lot of possibilities. We know our Kansas City Chiefs did it. I'm hearing thoughts of back-to-back titles.
That would be exciting.
We will know the names come the next TTSN Sports update. Oh, Coach Klutz.
Breaking news, Coach Johnson.
Breaking news. Now, this isn't breaking from Coach Black. This is a different source. This 3 ball goes up on the outside. That's going to be Cordova. Honest Sam Callis is in the Uber, headed towards Waynesville High School as we speak.
To deliver the golden envelope.
It's got to be something.
Another foul. That's going to send the Tigers back to the free throw line.
So the Tigers come down. TJ Hill. Going to be his second. But as you said, Tigers in the bonus from here on out. Coach, nice crowd as we look across here tonight.
We are.
Nice full gym. That student section, loud and rowdy over there.
Yep.
I love to see that at all the games.
I absolutely do too. As a coach, when you're over there and you have the student section behind you and it gets loud, that's exciting. And I know the players like that, enjoy that.
Well, as I look across there, I see Lady Tiger basketball players over there. A whole. They almost have a section within the section.
Yep.
I see most of your varsity team over there. I see the football team. I see track guys. I see every sport you can imagine. out here, Tigers supporting Tigers, something that makes Waynesville Waynesville, and I absolutely love it.
Yep,
Soccer teams down here in kind of a pod.
And that's what it's all about.
Ball loose inside, picked up. Cody Black tipped and take it away, and Desai Green able to get a hand on that one and tip it and go right back up off the glass right there.
Down to 45 seconds left in this first half.
Tiger patiently working it around. Square kicks out to Cody Black. Nice job. Cody Black beats it. Cody's that defender up on his feet with the pump fake. Defender goes by, steps over, nothing but the net. Love that shot right there.
I watch Cody. He's in the gym all the time, and and he gets the ball when he gets up and finds his spot on the floor. He can knock that shot down.
They're going to get Cody Black with that foul. Coach, I think it's just a little gamesmanship here as we're down to 12 seconds, and the Tigers have fouls to give. MJ Luna gets over and going to get a foul.
Yep. I believe that's the fourth team foul. So the next foul will send Parkview to the line.
But the Tigers able to cause Parkview to burn some clock there. Sanchez turnaround jumper won't go. Fowler going to let it go.
Oh!
Whoa! From 3/4 of the court, that's
close.
a heck of a shot.
That was.
Coach, that brings us to the end of the first half with the Parkview Vikings on top right now, 33-21. But, Coach, you're not going to want to go anywhere. We have Rhythm Nation and cheerleaders celebrating their senior night. And I'm hearing special routine for senior night tonight.
Okay.
So grab a quick drink, but don't go anywhere. You're going to want to be right back here for senior night, and we'll join you in about 10 minutes for the second half.
We would like to take this opportunity tonight to also recognize our 2024 dance and cheer team seniors. Our first one up is Ariel Corcoran. Ariel's being escorted by her mother, Dawn, Jaden Wood, and brother, Tamara. She's been a cheer for 4 years. After graduation, she's going to Mizzou to major in education. Her favorite Tiger memory is Friday night football games. And her advice to underclassmen: don't get distracted or discouraged. Take advantage of your high school experience while you have it. It's over before you know it. Senior Ariel Corcoran. Our next senior is Michaela Gutierrez. Michaela is being escorted by her mother, Timothy, and sister, Maya. She's been in cheer for 3 years. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Michigan and receive her degree in aerospace engineering. Her favorite Tiger memory is when they did team bonding activities and the time they paid for the coach. Her advice to underclassmen: don't take your high school years for granted. Always try your best at everything, because high school will be over before you know it. Senior Michaela Gutierrez. Our next senior is Tamara Howard. is being escorted by her mother Janice and brother Casey. She's been in cheer for 4 years. After graduation, she plans to attend school to become a dental hygienist. Her favorite time memory is chill camp. A whole new team memory was created, and there were a lot of smiles and giggles. Her advice to underclassmen: don't rush anything. Everything you do your senior year will be your last time doing it. Be sure to enjoy every second of it because these are years you need to battle. Senior, tell the honor. Our next senior is Riley O'Donnell. Riley was here by her own Jennifer. She's been in cheer for years and is also a member of the dance team. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Skills USA, Beta Club, and the A+ program. After graduation, she plans to attend a 4-year university to study international affairs and then continue to law school. Her favorite Tiger memory is competing for the first time with the team, getting to watch all experience the fun of attending a big dance competition and cheer camp. Her advice to underclassmen: never be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. You may be discovering something that you'll cherish for the rest of your life. Senior Riley O'Donnell. Our next senior is Harmony Parker. Harmony is being escorted by her mother Melanie and father Joshua. She's been in cheer for 4 years. After graduation, she plans to attend Southwest Baptist University and obtain her nursing degree and continue to cheer. Her favorite memory is going to cheer camp and learning new skills, bonding with teammates, and making lasting memories. Her advice to underclassmen: as you move forward on your path to success, don't forget to look back. Senior Harmony Parker. Our next senior is Amelia Vega. Amelia has been escorted by her mother Monica and father Pete. She's been in cheer for 2 years and is also a member of the dance team. She's a member of National Honor Society, Beta Club, and the A+ program. After graduation, she plans to attend a 4-year university and continue in cheer or tumbling. Her favorite Tiger memories are making TikToks, playing games during extra practices, and competing in their first year competition. Her advice to underclassmen: if you are thinking about trying something new, do it. If you have interest in something, ask questions about it. Put yourself out there and take all the chances you get. Senior Amelia Vega. Our final senior is Ella Westfall. Ella is being escorted by her mother Stephanie. She's been a member of the dance team for the last 3 years and is also a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, Skills USA, and the Tiger Pride Band, and Science Olympiad. In addition to all her activities, she is an honor roll student. Ella plans to attend a 4-year university and eventually work in the healthcare industry. Her favorite Tiger memory was a night practice when they played volleyball tag. Senior Ella Westfall. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Winter Cheer and Dance Seniors. And now please welcome the cheer team to the floor as they have a performance.
All right, we are back here to start second half action. Hope everybody enjoyed the special routine there as we honored our senior Tiger cheerleaders and Rhythm Nation dancers. And Coach, we've got more good news to pass along. Coach Black been sending us updates and even checking in there on the TTSN feed. Coach John Black up in Kansas City with our Tiger wrestlers. Caden Ausler wins his first match and moving on to the second round. But, Coach, we've got probably this on any other night. If we weren't announcing the finalists for TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, this is probably the biggest announcement that we have.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. We know Coach Rawlings is on assignment tonight. For those that don't know, he was invited to a dinner at the Waynesville St. Robert community, the Chamber of Commerce, and we got word that we can now officially pass it along. Congratulations to our own Coach Mike Rawlings, the Waynesville St. Robert Chamber of Commerce Teacher of the Year.
Well-deserved for Coach Rawlings. I'm happy for him, and congratulations to him.
Absolutely. Just could not be more proud of him. Of course, we've had the chance to work with him for a long time down here. Coach Rawlings, my very first year, I was bright, fresh out of college and coaching 7th grade basketball with Mike coaching 8th grade. So I've been with him all 3 years of my career. I'm not sure Dr. Witt thinks that that's always been the most positive thing. But we've had a lot of fun over the past 23 years together, and absolutely nothing but the biggest congratulations out to Coach Rawlings.
Absolutely, and well-deserved.
So we're back to action here. Parkview on top right now, 38-21. Rashawn, nice little spin move right there. Oh! Doesn't fall.
In and out.
Oh, heartbreaker. Rebounded by Hill on the other end. Pass it ahead, a little too far underneath. Govan able to pull it back out and kick it off the glass for two. Once more, Parkview picking up that full court pressure.
Well, their length. They have a lot of length that is bothering Tigers right now.
When you look down across their roster, 6'9", 6'8", 6'3", they're not some small Parkview Vikings. And we're going to get a tie-up, I believe, here. Yep, jump ball's going to be called. Ball will see with the Waynesville Tigers.
Jump ball, possession or Waynesville.
So once again, just a huge congratulations, Coach Rawlings, Waynesville St. Robert Chamber of Commerce Teacher of the Year. Oh, Tigers look as Tyrell Wright looks to thread the needle right down to Esquera, and not able to get hold of it, and so it's going to be out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Parkview Vikings.
Well, Parkview in his first couple minutes been able to extend that lead. Tigers need to get a stop here.
Hill.
There's going to be a turnover.
Parkview thinks it was tipped.
Well, it didn't look like it from here.
I didn't think so either. I thought it was just a little overshot on the pass right there. The referee agrees, so it's going to be Waynesville ball here at half court. Cody Black to inbound, gets it into Finn. Finn kicks over to Rayshawn Fowler. Double team pressure comes. Fowler over to Esquera, back to Fowler. Fowler looks to drive inside. No good, but ball waiting on a signal there. Okay, they're going to say Parkview.
Looked like a lot of contact there.
It definitely seems to be a little more contact here in the second half not being called that was called in the first half, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out as we go along. Three ball from the outside, no good, but rebounded underneath. Going to be it's be Green, Desai Green up two more in his column.
You know, Coach, a former colleague over at WCC, retired now, is watching the game, Mr. Brian Schaffner.
Brian Schaffner checking in with, there's been rumors on some of the chat boards that he might be a dark horse for a finalist in TTSN Sports Fan of the Year.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, he had been a finalist before, hadn't he?
Well, he has that. I'm trying to remember the exact year. There was some controversy as he was still a school employee, and we know that anyone directly affiliated with the school or in some organizational capacity with TTSN, like former Waynesville coach Gary Schultz, he's the official rules interpreter for TTSN. He's not eligible. Not eligible. So there was controversy that year as Brian Schaffner was still an employee, and it got ugly before it was said and done, Coach. There was accusations of ballot box stuffing.
Wow.
Nothing.
Well, it's a big deal.
Well, it is, and it's a prestigious award that members of Tiger Nation and the millions and millions compete for year in, year out, and you hate to see any accusations come out. None was ever found. Mr. Schaffner was cleared through the internal investigations and the whole process that's carried out down there at the WCC. I wondered if Mr. Schaffner might not be part of the entourage that's going to be arriving. Word is GW Lane. We have turned on to GW Lane with Honest Sam Callis in the golden envelope.
All right.
It is almost to the building, folks. The tracker shows that the Uber is pulling into the parking lot as we speak. There was a worry. There was worry that something had happened, but evidently it was just a quick stop at Come and Go for a biggie drink.
For a biggie drink, yep.
It's hard to beat those big fountain drinks.
It is, it is. Unfortunately, I make a stop there every morning to get my unsweet tea.
So they're going to get Tyrell Finn with his third foul right there. Puts Jameel Johnson at the line. He's up and good with his first. Checking back into the game, looks like number 14, Chris Young, coming back in for Parkview. All right, so the second one goes, and back to action we come. Ball tipped. Omar in there, able to get it corralled. Bounce pass into the corner. Finn gonna dribble, kick over to Fowler. Fowler from three in the corner. No good. Jameel Johnson pulls it down underneath and quickly down to the other end.
Great job by Finn.
Well, that's that hustle down the floor on defense right there. As it looks, Parkview look be line up for alley-oop action right there, and Finn hustling back on D, able to break that up and take the ball away for the Waynesville Tigers. Esquera now underneath, hard up off the glass. Ball still inside. Parkview gets it. Kicks it ahead. And we're going to get a foul underneath. Oh, I'm not sure. This could be the fourth right here on Tyrell Finn.
Maybe got code on that one. Yep.
Okay, they're going to get Omar. So second foul on Omar. Second team foul here on the Tigers, I believe, or third team foul on the Tigers. Ball underneath. That's going to be up and good. Chris Young goes off the glass for two. Pressure comes. Fowler feeds Finn on the right-hand side. And Fowler loses the handle on it, and that one's going to be out of bounds. Turnover to the Parkview Vikings.
Checking for wings number 5, MJ Luna, and number 20, Jaden Cruz.
Now, Coach, I'm not sure where the security went. I saw the security. I saw one of our SOs. I saw the security here. I assumed that Sam was right with them. They may be going out to the Uber to bring on a Sam in.
I hear he is in the parking lot.
Decided 2 points.
Coach, it sounds like we're doing a little sing-along.
Well, Honest Sam was his music. You hit his favorite song on the radio. He's going to have to finish that. Of course, I do the same thing in the morning.
I do too.
You hit that great song. You can't get out of the car till that song over. You can't cut it off mid-song.
No, you cannot. But I think if everybody's honest, we all do that to some extent.
Oh, absolutely. Tigers still working around. A lot of contact there. No call. Ball goes outside. Shot goes up. No good. Taken away by the Tigers there. Sean not able to hit the jumper from the free throw line. Rebound comes to Young. Feeds to Sanchez. And back come the Parkview Vikings. Again, looks to be lining up for that alley-oop. And just another turnover to the Waynesville Tigers. Side Green for two more at the other end.
Tigers having a hard time the ball to drop this quarter.
Well, Parkview credit their offense right now. They're the team that we said coming in, they were going to want to push the floor and run. And when they can get you playing their speed, this is Park Vikings team, very good team, and we've seen this. They've been able to extend that lead here.
Well, they have length. But not that length, they have a lot of athleticism. And that's a tough combination to play against.
We're under 30 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Coach, I see the man himself. Honest Sam Callis is in the building. Oh, that briefcase. We've got news upcoming.
You're excited.
Long three, and it's not going to fall. And, Coach, that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. And we've talked about it, but you know what that means it's time for?
Time is it?
TTSN Sports Update time. As you see the cheerleaders there in the background, this TTSN Sports Update brought to you by TTSN and the Tiger Facebook page. Tiger Facebook, TSN, for all the new that is news right here in Tigertown. And, Coach, you know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page? Loves it. Lives and dies it, breathes it.
Boy, that's going to be a tough one. But I think I'm going to go with my former basketball head coach. Tunes into all our games when she's not coaching. I'm going to go with Coach Britley Matlock.
Oh, that's a good one. And coaches, I saw the Matlock sitting across the way there earlier. And I know she does, but I think tonight we have to go with the St. Robert Waynesville Chamber of Commerce Teacher of the Year,
yes.
Mike Rawlings.
Yes.
As we had that news earlier, Coach, Honest Sam is standing here beside us. He's Honest Sam. Do you realize that briefcase is handcuffed to you?
I mean, that's integrity there.
Coach, I've got the golden envelope right here, and I'm gonna tear it. As I tear the golden envelope.
I'm excited.
There's three names inside here, Coach. First name, now these are in no particular order. The first of the three slips I've pulled out of here. And it confirms what we've seen on the chat boards, Coach. First name out of the envelope here with a chance for back-to-back titles, Mr. Dennis Rogers.
Yes, chance to go back-to-back.
Like our own Kansas City Chiefs,
Absolutely.
Chance to go back-to-back. All right, next name. Oh, this is Waynesville Tiger alumni. I remember calling his name way back when. Mr. from up in St. Louis, Mr. Darnez Stokes.
Oh, okay.
Now Coach Stokes up there, but Mr. Darnez Stokes. And last name in the envelope. Hold on. Down there in the bottom. I've got it. Oh, Coach, this is another long-time Tiger. Another heart and soul. Used to be voice of the Tigers, but checks in from down in Tennessee. Mr. Nelson Morgan. Finalist for TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. Now, folks, you're going to want to get down to the WTC and drop votes off. Sam will be collecting votes. Now, I don't think he's going to be coming in Monday with the federal holiday. We will have to double-check, and depending on the situation, we'll get Mr. Wallace to update the Facebook feed if he's going to, in fact, be in there collecting votes. But next week, we've got one more broadcast left next week. So you've got a little less than a week to get those votes in. Now, I believe you can email them to Tim Wallace, but I believe, honestly, Sam likes to see the public in person.
Absolutely.
He wants to see you show up in person, bring down there. There'll be forms sitting on the desk in the office that'll have the 3 finalists on it, as long as, I hope they've printed enough. I hope they printed enough, but they will have forms down there. You show up and cast your vote. Once again, in no particular order, Mr. Dennis Rogers, Mr. Darnell Stokes, and Mr. Nelson Morgan, your 3 finalists for the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year 2023-24.
All very well-deserved finalists. I'm excited to hear the announcement of who the winner is. But you got to get down and vote.
Number 24, T.A. Hill.
Okay.
Second team.
Okay, we are getting clarification here, Coach Rawlings, from the truck. Anna Sam is not going to be in on Monday, so don't drive down Monday. Federal holiday, Anna Sam does not work federal holidays. Starting at 6:45 Tuesday morning, show up at the WCC and vote in person. Oh, his ears must have been burning as Mr. Darnez Stokes checking in. Hopefully, Darnez, hopefully you heard that you are one of the 3 finalists for TTSN Sports Fan of the Year.
Great block by Fowler.
Oh, okay. And just word in, and as we are obviously talking voting, that Park Education Building regularly scheduled school board meeting next Tuesday night. Anna Sam will be there collecting votes from the community. If you can't make it down to the WCC, bring that that form, your vote, to the school board meeting. Anna Sam Alice will be there collecting votes. And Coach Redmond looks like he's checking in from down the road in Lebanon. Hopefully Coach Redmond has heard the news. As Coach Rawlings, he might be wondering why Coach Rawlings isn't with us here tonight on the air. As we said earlier, Coach Rawlings on assignment, attending a banquet at the Waynesville St. Robert Chamber of Commerce, where Coach Rawlings was named the Waynesville Educator of the Year by the Chamber of Commerce tonight. So any of you guys just joining us wondering where Coach Rawlings is, my guess he's getting some kind of fancy plaque with that.
I believe. I wonder. I wonder if he give up and give a speech with that, because we all know Coach Rawlings, and he loves to talk.
Oh, absolutely. I was trying to explain that. We wrapped up our final day of preseason workouts here Thursday, and Coach Rawlings had gone to do something real quick, and one of the athletes asked where Coach Rawlings was and when he would be back. And I told him where he was. I said, now I can't tell you when he's going to be back, because somebody stops to talk to Coach Rawlings. He could be a while. It's why Coach Rawlings is the most likely member of the Waynesville coaching staff, any sport, to be kidnapped. You don't have to trick Coach Rawlings with candy to get in a white van. All you got to say is, hey, can I talk to you about something? Yep. And you're going to be able to kidnap Coach Rawlings. That's what's going to happen.
Coach, we approach about 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in this game.
Got a couple seniors checking back into the game. Steven Skelton back on the floor for the Waynesville Tigers. MJ Luna back on the floor, as you've got 5 seniors on the floor here on senior night.
And Parkview bringing a whole host of players in.
Looks like they're going to change out as well. Once again, congratulations and thank you to these seniors on the floor that put in years in the program with Coach Pills. And as you look down there, the senior cheerleaders wearing their sashes, and members of Rhythm Nation. Just a real fun night. Always a little bittersweet to see those seniors get those baskets and gifts and stuff on senior night. This 3-ball goes up from the outside. That one's going to fall for number 25.
You know, Coach, it's always one of those as a coach, a great time of celebration, but also it brings with a little sadness in a coach's heart because you realize your time with that athlete or that student that's in your program, it's coming to an end.
Absolutely, and those are some of I was talking to a few of my pole vaulters. I've got a big group of seniors that have been with me for 4 years. This year, going to be graduating, and we're going to have a lot of fun. But I don't ever like to think about that last hug when it's all said and done. There's something always gets in my eyes when I have seniors end up tearing up right there at the end.
Absolutely. You know, sometimes you don't realize, we spend as coaches a lot of times spend more time with our athletes than sometimes we our own family.
Oh, yeah.
As they become family to us.
Oh, absolutely. And they're there, and boy, you develop the relationship, and you can depend on them, and the leadership, how fun it is to see these seniors develop over years in your program, and the leadership they bring to the program and teach the younger ones. It's just a really fun thing, but always a little bit bittersweet here at the end.
Yep.
Well, Coach, before we get out of here, we're on the running clock system. We need to recognize the TTSN Sports interns tonight under the direction of the incomparable. This is where you say illustrious.
The illustrious.
The illuminal Tim Wallace. We've got Brandon Blakey, Eamon Plotter, Callie Muir, Hayden Waddell, Zayda Dent, and Oscar Lopez. They're doing all the work. And, Coach, we got to sit up here and just watch basketball tonight, but
a lot of work goes on behind the scenes.
Oh, absolutely. These guys in here right after school setting it all up. And I want to thank you guys for joining us. Doesn't quite turn out the way we want it tonight as the Parkview Vikings come in here and win, but we want to thank you for joining us. Hope everybody has a great and safe President's Day weekend. We'll be back with you for one last broadcast next week. You're not going to want to miss it because we will crown the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. Appreciate you sitting in for Coach Mike Klutz. I'm Matt Johnson, and we'll see you next week.
See you next time.